It's a little more than 40 days until the general election. Good evening, and thanks for watching tonight. At a rally in Pennsylvania this week, former President Donald Trump promised to hit John Deere with a 200% tariff on any products not made in the U.S. A tariff is effectively a tax on imported goods and can lead to higher prices for consumers. Drew Coffey has more on how John Deere is responding to Trump's plan. Good evening, Drew.
Good evening, John. Just back in June, John Deere announced that they were relocating specific production lines to facilities in Mexico. Now, Donald Trump disagreed with this decision and left a significant threat that would ultimately affect the company's bottom line. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump attended a campaign event in Pennsylvania Monday night, a roundtable where farmers and manufacturers expressed their concerns about the farming industry. It was here that Trump says farming company John Deere will have to pay strict tariffs if he was reelected.
They've announced a few days ago that they're going to move a lot of their manufacturing business to Mexico. I'm just notifying John Deere right now, if you do that, we're putting a 200% tariff on everything that you want to sell into the United States.
This comes after John Deere announced back in June their plans to relocate some production lines currently in Dubuque to new plants in Mexico in 2026. Trump disagreed with this plan to spread production and import John Deere products back into the U.S.
They think they're going to make product cheaper in Mexico and then sell it in for the same prices they did before, make a lot of money by getting rid of our labor and our jobs.
We've contacted John Deere, who did not have a direct comment on Trump's decision for the 200% tariff, but they reiterated their over $2 billion mission to keep enhancing facilities around the U.S. John Deere has recently laid off a total of 2,400 employees over the last several months, but the company will have to wait until the results of the upcoming election to see if Trump's promise comes to fruition. We contacted Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris's campaign and Congressman Eric Sorensen for their responses on the 200% tariff, and we're still waiting on those responses. And John Deere themselves say that they have no more additional information on the situation, and this all comes after the company laid off 801 employees in Illinois and 1,599 in Iowa. John, back to you.
All right, Drew, thank you. And Deere says it has committed $2.5 billion since 2019 toward manufacturing facilities in Waterloo, Des Moines, and East Moline.